Hello, lovely people. We are back to Vampyr, and the funny part is we're actually playing it at a reasonable time. Yeah! It's like midday. Woo! Okay.
We'll have a word in my office later, Jonathan.
Hence, you can't go up here yet. We're just gonna crouch here and let you know that this is blocked until you've made more progress. Oh shit, who's around here? Oh, they're fighting each other. Very interesting. Whoa.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river.
Okay, let's calm down, Beckham. Alright, well. I guess I'm just gonna come on over here and eat your flesh. Cool, cool, cool.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood.
I just
Calm
witnessed
yourself.
a stab. This is just like such like a normal thing.
Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
Well, okay. I don't know what the pros and cons of this are. I understand this is probably some sort of karma system. So let's just go into video game logic real quick. This is bullshit. This does nothing. This is saving his life, which means he'll probably do us a favor later on, but it's not going to be very beneficial to us as of now. And this is probably going to give us a big power boost. But also I lose this connection. And I bet if I'm an evil vampire, that can lead me down some bad paths of like the professor not wanting to work with me. I'm going to be polite because I'm always polite in games.
Insulting a good Samaritan.
Yeah.
Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes.
I want jabbering to be a
nasty
part of my
word, you
vernacular. I feel like that's a
Take
really
my
good
word,
word
I
that people
wasn't.
don't use enough.
I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to
Yeah,
a
let's
better
not do
place.
introductions. If I'm going to
Follow
help
me,
you,
Mr.
let's do
Cox.
this.
Let me assist you to that better place.
Okay, the blood quality indicates how much XP you will obtain from a particular citizen. The higher the blood quality, the more XP you get. But that's only if I eat him, right? Mesmerize. To drink the blood of your prey, you first need to mesmerize them to lead them out of sight from others. Your mesmerized level must be equal or higher than the citizen's resistance. Okay. I'm mesmerizing. Oh, it's L1. Sorry, I was doing L2. Am I? Wait. I thought I wrote help him out.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
What? I said I wanted to help him out. Did I screw up? Please don't make me eat this man. I'm not hungry. I had lunch. Follow the red trail. I don't even see a red trail. Where's the red trail? Oh, this is the red trail. There we go. Here we go. Okay, blood temptation. Press X to embrace Clay Cox or O to release him. Embracing Clay will provide a massive XP boost, but be aware that there will be consequences. Learning more about citizens and collecting their hints will increase the experience gained. I'm gonna release you.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not
Thank
take
you.
another life.
I'm so glad. But can we still get you to the damn hospital? I didn't do the one thing I was supposed to do, help you towards the hospital. This game confuses me sometimes, guys. Like, things just kind of happen, and it weirds me out. But, you know, anyway, that taught me the mechanics, so... Oh,
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go. But no famished hunter can run for long.
So are you saying go back? Phew, sorry. I'm sorry. I think that was right into the mic. Oh, man. And now he's just there.
Black hat.
I'm confused. But whatever. We're just going to go on with our day and go up this side. So we are officially in our last week of Mamma Mia, which is crazy. And I have a really interesting summer coming up right afterwards. A lot of things have been shifting. It's so interesting. This summer, at least for me, has been amazing. Who am I waiting for? Hi. Oh, I'm about to learn about this place. I'll talk in a second.
I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires
There we go. Now I'm
urgent
saving
medical
him.
attention.
Already making the rounds. That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the 2nd floor with your name on the door.
Cool. And I need to rest anyway because I have
Nurse Crane, isn't
XP that I need to
Yes, Dorothy
distribute.
Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
Don't walk outside in your bloody garments.
I would like to ask a few
Take them off.
questions
There's a
first.
strap there. You know you can take that strap off. You're just trying to impress me. You're trying to be like, I did surgery today. I'm so smart. Blah, 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 blah. Well, it's not working. You gross. You smell bad. I don't like it.
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in. How does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Good.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
He knows me more than I
It's
know him.
right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Okay. I guess
Apologies,
I've only just met
I've
him.
only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Okay, cool. At least she likes him. That's
If you
important.
could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
2nd floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Okay, 2nd floor left. Nice.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
I'm just going to take a quick second to just kind of see what's around here because I find that to be important. Hello.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Oh,
Dr.
yeah,
Swansea
hospitals.
has already told us about you, sir.
Well, no, I guess that's
I'm
just
Nurse
normal
Gwyneth
medical
Brannigan. Welcome
garb.
to the Pembroke
It
Hospital.
looked religious
Did he
for a
really?
second, but the plus isn't religious.
It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see.
So he's like a super
Well,
fan of
I'm
our
a
work.
little
Cool.
surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research.
We're all interested in
He is
blood in this
convinced
day
it
and
is
age
the
of
future.
vampires. You know what I haven't thought about in a long time? Blood. It's just not something I think about often. Tell me about your life in London, because London seems pretty shitty.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
Could the
Do you
hospital
think this
fail?
hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
I get it. I wouldn't be around. Like,
An invisible enemy. Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
oh yeah, I haven't really thought about the fact of how long this has been an issue. It felt kind of new, and she only said a few weeks, which is fairly new, but still, everything went to shit really quick.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I I should know.
Oh yeah,
about
tell me who
It
sucks.
would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Don't be mean. Anyone that
Is
stands
there
out.
anyone that stands out?
I gotta work on your behavior,
I have
Beckham.
never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Okay, that's good. New hint. Ooh, if I eat you, you're gonna be real thirsty. You're gonna be nice and thirsty in my belly.
Nurse
Speak up!
Duncan, if you
I say,
do know
yelling.
something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No, I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Okay. All right. Personal questions. Hint required, hint required, hint required. I got no hints. Ooh. So,
Goodbye,
what
nurse.
do
Call
the
me if you
hints
need
do
assistance.
if I'm not going to eat them? Because I guess I'm going to have to eat someone? That's kind of what it feels like. That this game's like, you're going to have to devour some folks. And that's upsetting. I don't like that. I'm just going to walk around real quick and get a feel for the land, because I assume this is going to sort of be a hub for a little while. Hey, let's
Good
chat.
evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see.
Were you bit?
Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Alright, so this is going to be a big talky episode. I see
Tell me
doctors
about the
arguing about your
doctors
case.
who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Okay, so let's see about
Are
this
you
hospital.
satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
I just
In
showed
other
up. Why does
circumstances,
everyone
you
know
would be right.
me?
But for now,
I mean,
I
obviously
don't
they
think I
read
can
my
take
book
on the
and stuff, but
responsibility.
like,
My
why would
apologies.
this random guy know me? It's not like they're walking around just like bringing up Jonathan Reed's work to anybody who needs, you know, their arm fixed up. So, and I haven't met this guy
Tell me
before.
about
It's
yourself,
just,
Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
okay. Now I need some hints.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick.
I wonder
I'll see
how
you
many
later.
characters there are like that too. Do they all assemble in Pembroke? Or yeah, give me the goods. Give me those glass vial goods. Do they all assemble in Pembroke? Or ooh, unfinished letter. Is that not going to take me straight to the letter? That's silly. Oh, here we go. Is this what I just got? Is this... I don't think this is what I just got. I don't... But I haven't read this, so I'm just going to read this. Okay. I know that some of our companions consider that the best advantage we have in our fight against leeches is that they can't go out during the day. Thus, we can hunt them down when they hide, powerless in their sleep. This is a rookie mistake. First, because vampires are clever, and they have countless ruses and tricks to avoid being spotted in their den. Second, because they deploy many deadly traps to kill any intruders in what they consider their most precious sanctuary. It would cost us too much men? Too many men? Too much men? Someone tell me if that's right. It would cost us too much men and too much time to explore and eradicate vampires in their hideouts. The best tactic is to follow and destroy them when they really are vulnerable, when they hunt at night. It's much easier to attack them then, for they can easily be spotted. That's why the Guard of Priwen must evolve and deploy new tactics to hunt leeches. Small and mobile patrols. Tactics based on technological advantages of modern communication. We can learn many things from the war in France. New strategies, new equipment, and new weaponry. Grenades, white phosphorus, ultraviolet light, bulletproof vests, and flamethrower. It is time for the Guard to embrace the 20th century. From A New War by Jeffrey McCollum, Priwen leader. Interesting. Super, super interesting. So they're just discovering these new technologies, and it's because we're in the war, so much is being developed right now. That's super neat. I don't think that was what I just picked up, but I'm gonna talk to you. It might have been. Hey, you want to chat?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Man, they got everyone ready for me. I'm glad I got to make a grand entrance.
Way, Dr. Ackroyd.
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansey's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
You know, I have a question. Have you ever met someone that's rude like that? Because I've met so few people that when I first say hi to them, they're like, I don't want you here, or I hate you. Because normal people understand that that's not how actual etiquette works.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansey has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
But clearly I've been successful. I just like... Oh, does the Y mean this will affect something? Oh, I think the Y... Oh, I could mesmerize you right now. Oh, this is how it works. Sorry, I'm figuring this out. So right now, I could mesmerize you and then walk you away and eat you, but I don't have enough hints. So I'm going to leave them for now, collect my hints throughout the game, come back to Primbook, which is my hub, and when I get enough hints, I can then mesmerize them and take them away. I'm starting to understand. And maybe how I do this will give me more hints? Chelsea will... No need for animosity.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital instead of a burden.
Well, you're just so pleasant.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansey, but over time, his enthusiasm has become...
You're just so not fun at parties. Like, wow.
Exactly what are you talking about?
Are you married?
We're
Do
here
people
to
like
save
you?
lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing...
I mean, come on, man. Have you seen my coat? You can't
Modern
not
medical
like me when
methods
I'm
were
wearing this
created
coat.
through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Okay, fine. Ooh, new hint. I got a hint. Oh, I got two. I proved myself as a valuable
I don't know what
practitioner.
you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money?
No, I'm
fame,
actually a
or are
vampire.
you truly dedicated?
And what
Yeah.
exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what
But
you
it
insinuate,
worked.
Dr.
People
Ackroyd.
like my
I
work.
only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
I need to justify my actions to you. Knowledge is our main weapon. I've saved many lives.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
Because what's the accusation? It's like, this is... This is like an ingrained thing I think about a lot. I'm just going to go off on a quick tangent, but like, does motive, and obviously there's a spectrum, but does motive make insignificant the consequences of the action? So obviously there's a spectrum on this. Like if you do something, you know, like super-duper racist, but it ends up helping people, like, yeah, your motives don't, in a situation like that, like, I know I'm being very vague, but I'm just trying to come up with specific examples, but in a situation like that, obviously your motive deafens what the outcome of the action was. But in something like this, if his general motive, let's play devil's advocate, and let's say, you know, his motive was to create fame and use these people as research, but on the same front, if he ended up saving them and discovering things that ended up saving more people, why does the motive get in the way of what the action does? I have found, or Jonathan, or Beckham, whatever the fuck his name is, he's found success and he's saved a lot of lives and he's created work that has then rippled out to create this crazy butterfly effect of people using his work to then save lives. He didn't even know this hospital was A, even functioning, and B, was, you know, so into his blood transfusion work. So why does motive affect the work at hand? And why, when he asked me what was your motive, or admit you did it, and I'm like, I've saved a bunch of people, like, it shouldn't matter. Because it can be a mutually beneficial relationship, I guess. I don't know. Does selflessness come at a cost? Sorry, I'm just like thinking. These are, you know, morality questions that people have been thinking about since the dawn of time. So it's not like I'm going to answer it in a random let's play. But still,
scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
Oh, you've both used that line. Cute. Fucking cute. All right, we're done.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
He means I'll eat you later, if you were curious. I'm really interested in this game, but I've already talked to you. Let's go find my office. Slightly bummed at times because there's so much like talking to people and getting to know people that I don't get to like chat with you guys. All right, I'm gonna talk to this lady and then we're gonna call this an episode because this has been long.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
Tell me about your life in London. How's the situation
How would
here?
you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
So there's the flu and there's the vampire outbreak. There's both, right? Or do they just think the vampire shit is the flu? Don't be mean.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
Well, you know, good to meet you too, Pippa. How's the situation here?
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious.
Oh shit,
The
is
flu
this the
is
same
wreaking
thing?
havoc amongst the
No, it
staff
isn't.
and patients. We are running out of everything.
Oh, it is. Sorry, I did the same thing twice.
How
Long
long
you been a nurse?
have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
What do you want? Change your attitude. All of you change your attitudes. You're all rude. I get all your friends and family are dead, but like, come on.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Beautiful. Poetic.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
Okay. So how's the staff
How is the
coping?
Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual. especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton such a grumpy guy?
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Especially... Oh, I got a new hint on Milton. Cool.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Okay.
How would you describe this
Yeah, I know I've
situation?
already chosen this one.
It's serious.
But since it
The flu
stayed
is
white,
wreaking
it
havoc
seems like I should
amongst the
basically
staff
say
and
everything because
patients.
we never know where I'm going to
We
get a
are
hint
running
from.
out
Sorry, I'm
of
moving the mic
everything.
around. So I guess I have to
You
be
must
forceful.
get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
Okay. Cool. Then actually, I don't think I have any hints on you. Yeah. So I'm
Goodbye,
going
nurse.
to leave for a second. And I know I said that was going to be the last thing I'd do in this episode, but let's go tie up that end with Milton because we just got a new hint. So let's go see. This is Milton, right?
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Wow, you said... No, that's Aykroyd. Which one's
Thank you
Milton?
for your time. We'll talk later.
Shit, is Milton... This isn't Milton. Do I even know Milton? Wait. Who's Milton? Fiddick, Aykroyd, Swansea, Claycox, Pippa, Milton. Who are you? Have we talked to you? And if we haven't talked to you, does that mean... Yeah, I think I only know the blood of the people I've spoken to. So I haven't... So I just asked about someone I've never met? Is that really what just happened?
Oh, sweet girl. Reads me like a book.
That's really weird. I don't like that. Okay. Wow, lots of people to chat to. Wow, okay, so we're going to continue getting to know Pembroke next episode. Sorry if I did meet Milton and I just forgot, but, yeah. Anyway, this was a long episode, but we're getting back into it, and talking, you know, takes time. So, see you guys next time on Vampyr. Goodbye.